Hello and thank you for joining us today on Sky Sports News. Today's big story, Englishman Harry Tuvi joins Indonesian football club PSS Sleman as his first ever managerial job in football. Tuvi complains that this is the start of something big in terms of his reputation as he goes from country to nation, worldwide, to become the best manager in football history. Big claim, big words, and a fighting spirit from Harry Tuvi. Eyebrows are raised from fans and pundits alike as he has no former experience as a manager or player in football. He's with Brett now for his first interview in charge of his new club. Yeah, I think for anyone joining any job in a place that you've never really worked before is always daunting. Hard work and commitment to the team and to the journey is ultimately what's going to propel this team forward. I've spoken to the team, and I've spoken to a translator who's then spoken to the team through my words, and we're all on the same page. We know this season is all about staying up, avoiding relegation, and building a team to go forward with next season. We're coming in with a whole new structure, a whole new tactics, all new formation, staff, and everything like that. It's a whole rebuilding process for this club, and I know that can be daunting. Yeah, I'm confident for the first game. I think if you don't go in with confidence, what's the point in showing up? You have to go in with confidence. It's a big opening statement to make, winning your first match in charge of a football club. It's a nice one, and I like that we have a couple cup games to get us warmed up and appropriate to the tactic before going into the league, where it's going to be difficult to stay up this season, but I truly think that we have what it takes. So I think it's going to be a fun journey. I really do. Thanks, Brett. Have a good one. Hey, people, how's it going? Hope all is well. Today on episode number 2 of our Football Manager 23 Manager Reputation Challenge. Last episode, we introduced the series and we got our first job in Indonesia with PSS Sleman, currently in 15th. 20 games gone. We still have half of our season, under half our season left to go, and we have our first match in charge here today. Now, first things first, very quickly, we're going to go up into the home category here, hover over my profile, and try to start a coaching course. Are you sure you want to ask the board to permission to start a coaching course for the National C license? Yes. Hopefully, they will let us do that, because the more coaching courses you have, the better your reputation is. If you didn't miss episode 1, go watch it. Basically, the premise of this series is we have to get from a 5%, half a star reputation, all the way to a 5-star rep. The stars on the thumbnail are going to change as our reputation changes too, which is going to be awesome, so we can see the progress. It's one of the hardest challenges we can do, but it's going to be a fun one. We're starting to sort out our staff a bit. We have a scout now. We're going to get director of football and assistant manager and sort out our staff room a little bit. But without further ado, our first ever match in charge is here. We're going to go for a 4-2-3-1 to get things started. Mitchell Chagas is one of our better players. Our striker here, who's going to be up top for us, the Brazilian, 33 years of age. Batchdim is one of our highest goal scorers, or our highest goal scorer. Out on the left-hand side, we have Utumo in behind as our attacking midfielder. Zevalente out on that right-hand side. I think 4-2-3-1 is solid. This guy, he got an 8.2 rating, right back. 3 crossing for a right back, though. I can't do that, I'm sorry. We can have 10 players on the bench, which is nice in Indonesia. I think it's a solid looking team for our first match in charge here. You can get the number 46, and without further ado, and here we go then. Our managerial career is officially underway here in Indonesia. We are the home side in the green kits. Let's see if we can't get off to a winning start already. Referee, surely now, thank you, book him. No VAR in Indonesia, of course, but an early free kick. Zay Valente already, we don't get to see it. Another highlight here. Lovely ball into Batchdim, headed out. I'm pretty sure these guys are in a lower league than us in Indonesia, so I feel confident in our first ever match in charge. It's not in the league, it's a cup competition. I'm feeling confident. Their centre-back already has a yellow card. This is my first match with the full game as well, so hopefully we see some new stuff. Zevalente, lovely header on. Changas, little dink. And it's cleared off the line pretty much from going in. Lovely start, though. Got a corner. Zevalante is definitely one of our better players here. As Chagas' header just goes wide. Zevalante is looking very good. Him and Chagas together, I think we're going to like them. How old is Zevalante, actually? He's 28 years old from Portugal, because I know Chagas is 33, so I don't think we're going to be able to take him to future teams, but Zevalante maybe. Chagas is played through on that right-hand side, and shot goes over. So many chances going wide. Valante, another corner, back post, on our first goal in charge is scored by the centre-back. Big Nur was in there, 23 years of age. He's from Indonesia too. Lovely corner in, lovely header down at the near post. Keeper having no chance. 1-0 Sleman. Batched him in the box. Valante, I'd love to see him get a goal. He's creating everything for us. It'd be nice to see him get on the score sheet though. Look at the stats. 8 shots, none on target. 8 shots and 0 for them, sorry. This is how you want to start your managerial career. This is absolutely lovely. Header down. Well won. Fandi. Ball over to the right-hand side. If Chagas can get in there. Zevalante in the ball, with the box. Chagas, was he offside? There's no VAR, like I say. Zevalante assisting Chagas. If I do mispronounce any names or teams or anything like that, I apologize, but I will be trying my best. Lovely ball and finish from the lads there again. Great football. Zevalante, what a through ball. Chagas, first time shot. Keeper's got to do better. Interception. Rackman on that left-hand side. Goes back to Sukata, the captain. Back to the first goal scorer. Ayub in the middle now. Talison playing around nicely at the back. Up to Chagas. Tries to drop the shoulder. Batched him. Potentially has a little knock. He's on 7.4. We can take him off after this highlight goes, I think, just to reserve him. I don't want any injuries. But it's also nice with a new team trying to find out your players. Because obviously I have no idea about any of these players in real life. So it's nice to find out about them. Lovely save by Rizgi. Right, let's make a sub on this left-hand side. We will go for... I've heard a lot about Boaz. I know he's an older player. 36 years of age. We're going to go with Hamdi out on that left-hand side, I think. Nice little sub. I don't know how many subs we get in the league, in the Indonesian league. If it's 3, 5 or whatnot. So that'll be interesting to see. Komarudin can come on up top for Chagas to get some rest. This guy is also very tired. We don't have a centre-back on the bench. Why did we not put a centre-back on the bench? What an idiot. We'll bring a full-back on. There is fine. It'll be fine. Been too many highlights in this second half. Not too many chances for both teams, but we're 2-0 up, so more than happy with that. Of course, we do have an away leg, an away fixture in this cup competition against this team in this episode as well. And we will also be starting or playing our first league game of our career. But first, we've got to get through the cup. Offside Lino. I saw his flag. Yes, I saw his flag go up. Referee stops it and says, no, 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 you were offside. 94th minute, ladies and gentlemen. First match of our career and first win of our career at home in front of the home fans in the cup competition. That is superb. They've rejected our coaching course. Initial rejection. They're willing to listen. We have to be selfish. No, 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 no. They're afraid that I'm going to get better and leave them. No, no, let's talk to the board. Let's talk to the board. Andy, you sound reasonable, my friend. We'd like to be able to grant your request, but the club can't afford it. No, 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 you can. Oh, we can't afford you to be regularly absent from work. I'm going to promise that I can ensure all training is fully staffed. If you keep your promise, we'll be happy to action at a later date. No, I need it now. Okay, I'll say yes. As soon as you deliver your promise, you're... Oh, my God. 31 days. Ensure there are no overworked coaches or unmanned areas of training. This is a new feature, my manager timeline, and this is going to be incredible to see in a few seasons when we actually have, we've gone to like a few different teams and stuff. This is going to be amazing. Job history. Have we... How do I see? It says accepted. I think we are. I think we're doing our coaching course. Thank you very much. I told you Andy's reasonable. Director of football is joining us. I mean, he's terrible. But they're cancelling for everything, all of our coaching team. But at least we can get a DOF and assistant manager, and I'll be happy. They let us have an extra scout, which is nice. We still don't have a chief scout either. Getting staff for a lowdown team is so difficult. It really is. Looking at the training calendar, starting next week, they start our training that we've set out for them. And look at all the colours. Once you see a lot of colours, you know you're working them hard. We're selling a 33-year-old. We're getting 4.8k for him. I just thought might as well get rid of some of the dead wood here. With the transfer window opening now, we are scouting a bunch of people. Just to hopefully bring in some new faces, you know? Probably be looking at free agents mostly. I mean, we have 300k, which for a team this low down doesn't seem that bad, really. What's our projection? Oh, we are going broke in the future, but for now we're okay. A winger's gone as well. We get £19,000 for that one. Just getting a bit of money here and there. And then once the window opens, we'll have a little delve into the market and see if we can't pick up a little gem. Second leg, we're feeling confident. I do want to try out the 4-3-3 though. Just so we, we tried out the 4-2-3-1 and it worked amazingly. I also want to try out a 4-3-3 and see how this goes. That looks like a pretty solid team. We are away from home now, but I'm feeling confident. We have a 2-0 lead. I'm guessing it goes off aggregate, but I'm not entirely sure. But we're going to be learning, away from home. I'm feeling confident. Let's do this, boys. Valent in is headed out to Chagas out on that left-hand side. Ball pinged back in. Is cleared, and Taliesin gets his first of the season. The centre-back puts us up 3-0 in aggregate. And for a centre-back, my oh my, he has a shot on him. Oh my goodness. Chagas whipped it in. The ball got headed out, and look at this. For a touchdown and a shot from a centre-back keeper. Full stretch, no chance. Oh, they got a red. They got a red card. They're 3-0 down in aggregate with a red card. It's too easy, boys. We are advancing in the Indonesian Cup. Zay Valente. Another corner. I still think I'm saying his name wrong. Zay Valente. No, it might be Valente, actually. It really might be. Here's Fandi. I mean, Zay's out there. If you can find him. Fandi instead. Oh, that would be massive in our first two matches in charge. I mean, they have 10 men. We're 3-0 up. We have nothing to lose now. They are trying to push as many players forward as possible. We could really run rampant here. What a way to introduce yourself to the fans and to the club, though, by getting 2 wins in the cup. I know they're a lower down team, but it's a nice way to welcome us into the team. We joined at a nice place. We're not going up against a big league team. We have a couple games to get used to the team, get used to the tactics, and get used to the training before starting our journey in the league. Lovely ball. Chagas makes it 4. Chagas, do. Oh, Mitchell Chagas, do. He's our striker. Do we have our first club song? Maybe. That's what I was saying in episode 1, though. That's the thing about these series, is you find players that you've never heard of before, and you fall in love with them. Because we're starting our journey here. I'm going to remember these players and this team for a whole career. And it's like legends like Chagas. Maybe in the future we'll make a FIFA player career mode based on some of these players that we're going to find, and regens that we find in the future too. It's going to be amazing. We do concede, but we don't really care. Full-time whistle. 4-1 win on aggregate, ladies and gentlemen. And we advance strongly in the Indonesian Cup. Oh, we get 8k for it as well. We absolutely take those. We draw Sepak Bola Makassar, who are 14th in the league. They're just above us in the league. Oh, yeah. That's a challenge now. That team we just played, that was in a lower league. Now we're playing a team that's just above us in the league. It's a challenge. We have 9 days off before our first league game against 16th place in the league. So a relegation battle match. It's going to be big. Maybe we'll make some transfers before then too. Let's do this. Start of the transfer window. Change your future performance in the league. We'd like to offer you the opportunity to avoid a relegation battle. We get a bit more finish mid. I'm going to go avoid relegation battle. I feel like we can do decent. I'm going to be confident. If we get sacked, we get sacked. There's a central midfielder here I found. 24 years of age from Colombia. How much money would he be asking for? Regular starter, A-. Can we get him down to cannot be registered until the 1st of February. Wait, 2023? Oh, that's just in a couple months, I guess. He wants 550. Can we get him down to 450? We can. But we won't get him for 2 months. But he looks decent. One thing I would love, and people are, I get it every year. It's my favorite thing. I want a target forward. I want someone that knows how to head a football. Heading at least 15. Let's do this. Oh, there's not a lot. Oh, there's really not a lot. I'll scout all of them. There's really not a lot of target forwards, are there? Argentinian. 15 heading. 6 finishing. We have made our first signing as manager of Sleman. Milo Cadena. For a free transfer. Leading Liga 1 player. So apparently he can't be registered, though. Until... I can't get foreign players? Wait, what's going on? The only bad thing about these series, I never understand squad registration. Maximum of 3 foreign players. We have Taliesin. We have Ayub. We have Zevalente. We have Cadena. That's 4. And Chagas. Oh my god. Did we just sign someone that we can't even play? Board expectations and supporter expectations are both a draw for this league match. Our first league match in charge of the team. I don't know what's happening with our squad registration. We signed a midfielder. I should have looked at the rules first. That's my fault. We probably signed someone that we're not going to be able to actually use. But I don't know why we can't confirm the changes. Ticked up here. It's all ticked. But I can't confirm the changes. Changes cannot be confirmed outside of the squad registration window. Oh. Is the squad... Normally when the transfer window is open, the squad registration window is open. Is that why we said it can't be registered till February? I may have just cracked the case, idiot. I don't think the squad registration window is actually open right now, which would be why we can't register him. Right at home. I'm liking the 4-2-3-1. I might get a 2 up top formation as well. Ente is just coming back from a little injury, but it's our first big game. I feel like we've got to play him. He's one of our best players, right? Chagas up top. Utumo in the cam position. Batched him on the right-hand side. Our midfield is not looking great. We've lost this guy. I wanted to sign this guy. We couldn't. Our midfield is not looking ideal. Oh, that's also CDMs, isn't it? That's defensive midfielders, not... Oh, that's why. I'm not as confident in this match as I was for the cup matches. I'll be completely honest with you. The board and the supporters want a draw. I want all 3 points. Let's do this. At home at our 30,000-seater stadium. Zevalente, first chance. As the free kick is on target. Highlight continues. Batched him losing out. Utama. On that left-hand side, Rizaldi. Only 8 minutes in. Ball goes in. Taliesin, well done. Where are we going for it? Look for the open man. Chagas is in front. He goes out to Zevalente. Going to be driving forward. He has a mask on because he's injured his face. Another good save by keeper. 2 early chances for the left winger, though. He's definitely one of our better players. In fact, can we focus down that left-hand side? Because I want everything to go through Zevalente right now. Here it is again, number 7. Ball up to Fandi. Not going to reach him. Up to the right back. First time cross in. Chagas. Could not win the header, though. A lot of fans in the tent. I mean, I know it's not packed out. There's a lot of empty seats down here, but overall... You know, if we go to data analyst and look, it's not terrible. We're not going to be filling out a 30,000-seater stadium, but the fact that we have a lot of seats taken up, I respect it from the fans. I really do. Here's Kim in the middle. Zevalente. Oh, I thought he was going to strike it then. Only bad thing about Zevalente, he's really afraid to use his right foot. Ball goes in. Chagas. I mean, this is a dominating start. 4 shots to 1. This is how I wanted to start this, but we need that goal. Can we show the league table down here? That would be nice. Chip through ball. So you don't score, they get 1 chance and they will. Good defense though, shutting them down. Taliesin and Ayub, 2 of our foreign players. Chagas is another one. Here's Fandi. Running past the defender. If you could cut it back across, it would be lovely. No, he loses out. And the counter-attack, chip through ball. Lulinia. Oh my god, they actually score. I told you. You don't take your chances in lower down leagues. And you end up paying for it. What a start from the boys. Been playing amazing. They get 1 counter-attack and score. Half-time 1-0 down at home. We were the better team. Come on, boys. Batched him can join them up front. What role does he like? Advanced forward as well? Pressing forward? Just go 2 advanced forwards. Keep it simple. 2 advanced forwards. Zevalente and Mila on the wings. Go a bit more direct. Let's do this. 4-2-4 formation. It's risky. It's risky, but we need something at this point. I feel like it's not going to happen. No highlights are coming. I feel like it might be too little, too late. There's a highlight here. Chagas, if he can win it, no, he loses out. He loses out. Our first game in the league, it came at home as well. It was going to be perfect. We had so many chances early on and just going to take them. And they get the second, and that is GG. In our first league game. We dominated them at the beginning, man. We really, really did. But it happens in these lower down leagues. You know, you can't take your chances for granted. You have to make them count. And we are now in the relegation zone. I would hate to get sacked from our first job. But they want to avoid a relegation battle now. Lulinia's got a hat-trick. It's 3-0. Get me home. Tough start to this league. Really tough start. I've done the wrong one as well. Maybe need a team talk after that to get them back up, because, right, if we are going to sign anyone, we need them to be homegrown. Okay? We need them to be homegrown. We can't sign foreign players. Right, I think that's a nice place to end this episode. 3 matches in. We have another home game coming up, followed by an away game against 3rd place in the league. It's not the way we want to start our league campaign. We're dropping into the relegation zone. We need some signings, but the fact that we can't sign foreign players is really gonna hurt us. We'll have a look on the from the scouting reports, and in the next episode we'll see if we sign anyone. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, please leave a big fat old thumbs up for a brand new series. Leave a comment down below as well, and I'll catch you in the next one. Much as always, take care and peace.
I never want us to burn down.